so professional. I know. That's why you watch, right? See what crazy thing I'm gonna do next? Yep, I know. I know that's why you watch. I know. Watkins Glen. You know, the very first Watkins Glen race I watched, I thought it was so much fun because of the ending or close to the ending. And now I'm just like, it's so boring. Why did I like this race? What was I thinking? So, yeah, that's where we're at. My dad's theory of tuning in for the last 10 to 20 laps is a good one because you would have seen the best part of the race. Now, I'm going to be honest and tell you that I wasn't paying a whole heck of a lot of attention. So there could have been good stuff. I don't know. But if you're new to my channel, my name is Amy, aka Blind NASCAR Fan. I am here to talk about NASCAR. I'm not an expert, obviously, by any means. I'm just a fan. I also hope to one day visit every racetrack that we go to and review them on accessibility, and if they want to participate, perhaps give them ideas on how to be more accessible to blind slash visually impaired fans. I know Toyota's got their thing going for um, physically handicapped people, or at least wheelchair users anyway. So I'm here for the blind. Um, if you are just tuning in and you want to help me reach that goal, there's a link in the comments that you can click and it will take you to my GoFundMe for, it says San Diego, but at this point San Diego's not happening because it's a month away basically. And I have only $35 towards the goal. So obviously that's not even enough to buy one ticket. So that is out. I was really hoping to win the fan rewards contest last year, but obviously I didn't. Don't know who did, because apparently they don't tell you these things. Sometimes I wonder if these contests actually exist. You just fill out all the stuff to win, and then they never give you anything. Kind of like the Junior Motorsports Championship ring. Uh-huh, yeah. Never saw that either. But anyway, that's my theory. Like, the contests are just there to get you to participate, but they just want your emails. They don't really, there's not actually a prize if the prizes don't actually exist. But anyway, hello, welcome. My day's been decent. I can't complain, I guess. Um, so I'm trying to even think of the race and who won each stage, and you know what? I can't even remember that. I know Hocevar took one of them, but honestly, I don't remember who took the other one. Was it Zillage? I can't remember. Honestly, like I said at the beginning, nobody was watching then, but Watkins Glen, the very first race I ever saw there was 2011, and it was this epic battle between, his name was just in my brain and now it's gone. Dang it. The Australian guy before SVG. What is his name? Marcus Ambrose, Brad Keselowski, and Kyle Busch, and it was awesome. And I thought, Watkins Glen is fun. I think I like this track. But now I'm just like, it's so boring. What the heck? Honestly. I'm sorry, but it is. Ooh, Greece. Hello. That's awesome. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to see people here. Yay. I don't know if you're NASCAR fans or not, but that's what we talk about on this channel. My name is Amy, or Blind NASCAR Fan, as my username says. And I have a goal to visit all the NASCAR tracks and help them if they want to. I want to review how accessible they are for blind and visually impaired people, but also if they want to be involved, I can help them. Like I can give them tips on how to improve their services. I've also through YouTube, I have discovered some people who make some products that actually would make NASCAR even more accessible to their fans. So that's really exciting, and hopefully I can get to do that. If anybody out there wants to help, please. I don't know how to make a puppy dog face, but if I had the technology, I'd like put up a picture of a puppy face or a puppy dog because puppies are cute. Um, I if you want to help with that, in my bio, there's a link to where you can donate to the cause. It's currently says San Diego, but San Diego is not happening because it's a little bit over a month away, and I have $35 towards my fundraising goal, so obviously not happening. But Handy X, it's an interesting username. But welcome, 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 welcome. Um, so let's see. At one point in the race, I was rooting for Ross Chastain because I figured if a cup guy or a non-points earner had to win the race, a watermelon smash is always my choice. Sorry, my nose is itchy. And I forgot water and I'm really thirsty. Dagnabbit. Somebody want to bring me some water? um, but yeah, I am honestly really happy for our eventual race winner. It was his very first time. I've been rooting for him for a while to get his first win because I love first time winners. They're always so happy and so emotional, and I just like it. Apparently, I didn't know this, but apparently he got two first time victories in one day because he also got the ARCA win earlier this morning slash afternoon. So that's cool. I didn't realize. I knew he had won that race, but I didn't watch it, and I didn't realize that was his first time winning in ARCA. And so that is cool. But I'm sad for all the restart violations. Miranda, is it? Hi, welcome. So okay, Ross Chastain, yes, his was obvious. Like he just jumped to the restart. No question. I'm sad, but yes, he did do it. His interview after was like, "Well, I guess if they say I did it, I must have done it." But he was not happy. Like I could tell he just wasn't happy about it. Um, but then it was like, okay, so you screwed up on the restart, and then you get dumped into the tire barrier. Like, I mean, I guess that's what you get for jumping the restart, because that wreck wouldn't have happened if you just still been in the front of the field, but whatever. um, and then I thought my pick was going to win. Like, I thought it was going to be Connor Zillage. Gio Ruggiero was in the lead, but oh, here's a question for you. Is it Ruggiero or Ruggiero? I need to hear him say it because I've heard several people say it both ways. Like, I've heard several people say Ruggiero, and I've heard several people say Ruggiero. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. So I need to hear him say it so that I know. Because I've been saying Allgaier for 15 years and I heard him say it and he doesn't pronounce it the same way I do. So I'm like, well, I'm going to be saying his name wrong forever because now it's a habit. And when voiceover reads it, it's like, oh, okay. Took me 2 years to stop pronouncing Kaslowski, because that's what voiceover says. Or I never said Logano wrong, but one time I did say it wrong because voiceover would say it wrong, and I was like, dang it. So stupid voiceover. I do not know what you are saying. But Miranda, I am in the United States in Illinois. And my hair is in my mouth. Disgusting. um so what was I saying? Oh, Gio Ruggiero, when he got his restart violation, I just knew that Connor was gonna win. I was like, "Yep, I picked the winner." Like I don't necessarily mind him. Okay, y'all, if you've watched me before, you know my biggest pet peeve about NASCAR is how they allow the Cup guys to run. Okay, so half the Truck Series field, I feel like now is all guys that can't earn points toward the championship. So why race? Like you're literally just there for a trophy. And guys like Ross Chastain have raced like several races this year and never won a trophy, and they run in the 20s. So what's the point? Like you just make yourself look ridiculous. When guys like Kyle Busch come and dominate, and then you end up running in the 20s. Like what's the point? Why are you here? Like it's stupid. But whatever. So I just knew that I would be right and Village would win. And I was wrong. He didn't. But I don't know if I mind Zillage because he's not even a full year in Cup yet. And I mean, he is really good. Like, I was surprised he didn't win. Honestly, he did finish second, so it's not a terrible day. But it's hard for me to believe that was his first, maybe second truck race. I think this was his second. I'm not sure, but it's hard for me to believe that he didn't run trucks before he spent his year of domination last year in O'Reilly. Um, yeah. So that was interesting. I did not expect Gio, and I don't know how I feel about this. If you guys watched, you can tell me in the comments. But like, I kind of agree with Austin Dillon and Michael Waltrip. So Austin Dillon was saying, oh, by the way, I'm so excited, or not excited, but I'm proud of myself. Like, I don't recognize a lot of the drivers' voices, but Austin's, I do, because when my dad came home from work, he put it on TV. We have Roku, but I don't know how to use it. We don't have the speech turned on, so I can't put on Fox Sports 1. I get stuck with just radio if he's not here. So that'll probably be my lot in life for the rest of the season for Friday night or Friday afternoon truck races. Night ones are fine, but anyway, he came home and put it on, and I was like, "Who is that talking? Is that Austin Dillon?" And he didn't know. But Jamie Little said Austin, and I was like, "Oh, I was right." Because no matter how many other Austins there are, I know that none of them are going to sound like Austin Dillon. So I was proud of myself because I knew. um, but Austin was saying he wouldn't like to be NASCAR and have to make that call, meaning the decision to put out the restart violation for Gio. And like Michael Waltrip said, he was pushed. And even on the radio, Gio was like, "What did they want me to do? Slam on the brakes and wreck the whole field?" because he was hit from behind. Like, he didn't really, the restart violation should have gone to the person behind him who hit him, because weren't they the ones jumping the restart? Like, why'd you hit him? You're under caution. Like, you haven't picked up speed yet, so there's no need to hit him. I don't know. That bothered me. I was annoyed by that. But and I agree with Austin. I wouldn't want to have to make that call because it did force him to jump the restart, but was it really his fault? Was he really the one who did it, or was it the person behind him that hit him? I don't know. So there was that, and then I just assumed that Village was going to win, and I'm not entirely sure how Caden was able to outrace him, but he did somehow. And I kept thinking for the last 2 laps, I kept thinking surely somebody is going to overtake him. Like, this can't, this guy who's earning points can't beat out all these really good road racers, because Village is a good road racer. He's a good racer at everywhere, I guess. But then AJ Allmendinger was there and SVG was there, and I was like, surely he's not going to win this. Like, something's going to happen to him, or somebody's going to come overtake him. And they never did, so I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't watch ARCA, but apparently he won ARCA also. Ah, I've gotten stuck. And nobody is watching. Apparently y'all don't like my NASCAR conversations. Good to know. Maybe I should talk about something else. But that's what I'm here for, is NASCAR, so boo on y'all for not watching. um, I don't know. I don't think we should have stage breaks in road courses. The races aren't long enough as it is now. And I think both of the stage wins today went to people who didn't earn points. So it was sort of pointless. But like I said last week, it'd be kind of awesome to go back to giving out a point to the person who leads the most. Okay, so they may do this. I don't know for sure how this works with the fastest lap award. I don't know. But they used to give a point every time a lead change happened. Whoever took that lead would get a point. That was kind of awesome. I wish we would do that still. And the person who led the most laps, I believe, at one time got points. We should do that too. Although, if we did away with stages, like some people want to do, some of these guys would have a whole, like, a whole race wins worth of points just for leading the most laps. Of course, maybe that wouldn't matter. For for guys like Tyler Reddick, he wouldn't have a lot of those most laps led points, or even taking the lead points. But he'd still, they said he was like 500 and something points ahead. That's crazy. I don't know if anybody can catch that. Allgaier, I think, has 120 points over, I think it's still Jesse Love in second. I'm not certain who's in second. It used to be Jesse Love. I'm not sure who it is now. But all those most laps led and points for taking the lead, he'd have a lot of those to add to his points total, which would be awesome. See how I don't mind when it's Allgaier? Hey, Starfire, what are your numbers? 4,033? 4,493. I don't know. Uh, my thoughts on Carson at the Met Gala. Okay, well, I don't know what they did at this gala, but honestly, I was like, why? Why would you want to go there? Like, I have no desire whatsoever. And I don't picture Carson being the type who would want to go there. So I was like, why? I don't know. Um, who wrecked him today? I can't remember who did that. I don't think it was intentional, but maybe it was. I don't remember who did it, but half of me was like, "Ooh, yeah, let's take out the cup guys," and the other half of me was like, "That wasn't very nice." But yeah, I don't know what kind of what this gala was for. I don't know what they were talking about. I didn't read any of the articles. I just thought, why would you even want to go there? But I saw a video. I think it was posted by NASCAR, but it was talking about they were asking a bunch of different drivers who's the most likely person to wreck you in a race. And all of them were saying Carson Hocevar. And then they asked Carson what he thought about everybody saying this about him. And he's like, "Well, if you don't want me to wreck you, get out of the way." I just think that's funny. I was like, that is the best answer. Anyway, hey, I just noticed I have 6 likes. Thank you, whoever liked this. Appreciate that. Uh, what else can I say? If anybody watching, I see there's 3 of you. If any of you watched the truck race today, or even ARCA, drop some comments because I watched it, but like, okay, so during part of it, I was struggling with a flat screen touch screen oven, trying to figure out how to turn this stupid thing on. And the only way for blind people to handle touch screens, not on cell phones because there's built-in screen readers now, but on dishwashers and stoves and microwaves. So I just push buttons on the microwave until something happens. Hopefully it starts. Hopefully I don't get the stupid alarm like I got. If you want to watch that video, there's a short I posted of the disaster where the microwave tried to drive me insane. You can listen to that. But today, during part of the truck race, I was trying to listen to it, but also trying to call a organization called Be My Eyes, where you can talk to volunteers and they can look through your phone camera and guide you on how to use the touch screens. So I think it took us 4 times, but on the fourth try, we finally got the oven set. But also, I couldn't pay attention to what was happening in the race because I didn't want to turn it up super loud, so it was distracting her, um, or me from following her directions. So that was what I was doing for a good, I don't know, 15 minutes of the race, which in the grand scheme of how long the race is, isn't that much time, but it was long enough. And then somebody called me during most of stage 1 of the race, and what I was able to listen to, honestly, I thought was kind of boring, really. But hold on. My my feet are asleep because I don't have a chair. I'm sitting here on the floor with a blanket because it's cold. Okay, there we go. I'm also very thirsty because I didn't bring any water and nobody's watching again. Why do you watch and then leave? um, but yeah, so I missed a lot of today's race because I was distracted. But what I saw, honestly, was kind of boring. It was just those last like 8 to 10 laps where all the restart violations and the crazy wrecks were happening, and Caden Honeycutt was able to score his first victory, which I thought was awesome. As I told you earlier, I've been waiting for this to happen. So my question is, why is the finish button at the top of the screen where it's hard to get to using voiceover, at least for me anyway? And the share button is at the bottom. Like, aren't you supposed to share at the beginning? Okay, I don't know. Um, but if you guys tuned in and this is the replay that you're watching, definitely hit the share button on your end and like this, please, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. Or apparently nobody likes me at the moment because there's nobody watching. But what are we doing? There we go. Um, I guess I'm gonna call an end to this unless somebody joins in the next minute or so, because I don't have anything else to say. um, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm done. So, 27 minutes. It's not a record for me, but hey. Alrighty. Well, thanks for tuning in to everybody who did so. This replay will be available sometime tomorrow because YouTube takes forever to do the conversion. I don't know why. Hello, welcome. I see somebody else has joined. If you want to comment, please do. I don't have anything else to say about today's race, so we can pretty much talk about anything if you want to talk about something else. Blind stuff, or we can talk about Lego. That's the other thing I talk about. Or if you got NASCAR comments, drop them as well. I take comments on anything. I don't necessarily respond to all the comments, but I take them unless they're dirty, and then you get a little block button. Um, but yeah. All right. Bye.